All right, we're about 5 minutes after here. We don't have anything on the agenda today. Is there anything you two gentlemen would like to discuss?
I don't have anything in particular.
I don't have anything either. Just curious as to what we need to do to kind of start making more progress or something, or if we're still waiting on some of the 1.1 stuff to go out before we push more.
So the 1.1 stuff is out. And that was kind of taking all the air out of the room for a while there. The last that I'm working on that is just try to get a blog post pushed out. Yeah, I think this one is just getting into actually writing, and I feel like every time I've looked at this, I feel like, yeah, I could probably start looking at that in 2 weeks, and that's always 2 weeks away every single time I look at it. But doesn't have to just be me. If someone else wanted to go in there and started, tackling, putting together a proposal for what they think the changes of the spec should look like, more than welcome to jump in there and start putting that together. We've had other working groups. I think the image compatibility working group has also taken a lot of my attention lately, where they're looking at proposals for how to do all kinds of multiple versions of the same platform of image for different environments, different scenarios, and how people would be able to select that, and also how to specify what nodes to schedule it on if you're scheduling across Kubernetes clusters. So that group, plus what we already did with the refers work way back in the day, I feel like that's a decent model for what we could do over here, which is to start putting together proposals of here's what we think it should look like. So it would just be commits, PRs pushed up to the working group repo that we've got. And from there, we can kind of compare that to the different, we have a little bit of use case stuff in there, compare those to what the use cases are, make sure we're answering as many of those questions as possible, and then work through it that way.
Okay, sounds pretty good to me.
So yeah, I'm listening to some of the KubeCon talks. I heard at least one person in there saying, yeah, there's this great Auth working groups that are going to solve all these problems that we've been waiting for. And I keep thinking, yeah, there are a lot of people that are interested in seeing the output of this group, and not a lot of people that just have the time right now to work on the input to it.
Yeah, which I think is maybe a good sign of the sooner we can just get something out to start discussing, the better. Because maybe that'll unblock and start getting people to contribute and comment.
Oh, from my experience, no one wants to contribute and comment until it's already been merged, and then someone tells you did it wrong. Or they all start using it in ways you never thought that anybody was going to use it.
That's when the real use cases hit, or abuse cases, or whatever you want to call it.
Every time. All right, so unless Sajay jumping under the wire here, I was just about to wrap this up. I was just going to say, unless we've got anything else we want to chat about, I'm more than happy to wrap this one up early. Sajay, this is your chance if you want to throw anything on the agenda here.
No, Brandon, I owe you a review for the blog post. I'm still behind on that.
That did get mentioned as one of those things that I need to work on. I got to include Mike's comments in there and get another push of that one, another rebase. But yeah, I feel like the air getting taken out of the room for the 1.1 release is at least in our back, in the behind the scenes. And so now we can hopefully start to focus on some of this other stuff. My comment earlier was, every time I look at this, I feel like I'm 2 weeks away from doing it, but that's every week is 2 weeks away from doing it. Story of my life.
You're not alone. I can tell you that.
All right. Well, on that note, until folks have some time to work on proposals over here, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up for another week and see you back here hopefully next time.
That's all.